Annie, and this is my muddle, and today I just want to give a little PSA of my own. I want to talk about confidence and how it really is a fluid journey. I think in today's culture, we really value people who just don't care about what anyone else ever thinks of them. But those people are very hard to come by. In fact, I might even argue that, all of us care about what some people think of us at one point or the other. It doesn't matter if you're the most confident person out there, you're going to have moments of insecurity. And I think it's important to just kind of recognize those as human feelings, because I'm just going to use myself as an example. When I was growing up, I remember always seeing people who were confident in my classrooms or in books or in movies, and it always made me want to be like them. And I saw how easy it was for them to just kind of completely let go and just do whatever they wanted, and they were just so confident. And I always really, really admired that, as I think a lot of people in our society admire people who are confident, because that's something admirable. But I think that it got to the point where it was kind of hurtful to me, because it made me kind of sad. I was a little shy girl, and I saw these people being confident and being liked by others, and I was just like, why can't I be confident, And so it kind of pushed me to create this kind of fake confidence thing. And once in a while, it would kind of fall apart, and I'd be like, damn, no, I'm actually kind of insecure. And then I just kind of build it back up the next day and be like, no, 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 no. So I kind of definitely ignored my problems with insecurity for a long time, because it wasn't like I was shallow or anything. It's not like I wanted to be popular or anything. It's not like I wanted to be a celebrity or anything. I just wanted people to genuinely like me, and that's normal for everyone. And I would become really worried if I thought that they didn't. And my whole aspiring to be this completely confident, give no fucks at all bad bitch really hindered me in the long run, because it made me completely unable to see the point at which I was at, which was just being a little shy girl who actually did care about what people thought about her. And I feel like if I had acknowledged that and been honest with myself a lot more early on, I could have gotten to the point where I am now a lot quicker. If you actually suck at calculus, you're not just going to say to yourself, oh, I'm actually amazing at calculus. That's not going to be able to fly. You have to be honest with yourself and be like, oh shit, I actually need to work on my calculus. And then one day, yeah, you're going to be great at calculus. And so I think that's what's kind of gone on with me. In recent years, I've actually realized, oh shit, you are not at where you thought you were. And it's given me the opportunity to kind of bounce back. Drake. But yeah, it's totally given me the opportunity to bounce back, and I love that. And I just want to let other people know, it's okay. It's okay if you care about what people think, because that's normal for all humans to care about what people think. But if you care about what people think to the point of which it's preventing you from doing things posting whenever you want, or sharing some of your writing, or making a YouTube channel, or saying what you mean in a group of friends, if it's actually hindering your creative input on the world, that's where I think you really need to sit down and kind of talk to yourself and lay out a plan for how you're going to fix that, whether it be just exposing yourself and just putting yourself out there. For me, I had problems with public speaking, so I threw myself into debate and a speech class. I was just like, you know what, Anna, you're gonna fucking face your fears. With posting, I used to want to convey a certain cool image too, so then I just started posting random shit, and then after a while I was like, wait a second, no one gives a fuck. This is unnecessary stress in my life. And just by doing things like that and kind of pushing yourself to be more open with your thoughts, whether they be stupid or good or funny or bad, it's just a matter of getting to the point where you're like, I am completely confident in what I want to share with others, because to be honest, it doesn't matter that much if people don't like me or not. It just matters if I like myself, if I'm doing the things that are making myself happy. That's the number one thing you gotta remember. even though it's important to have friends, don't be a complete ass. This is not a go-to. If you're a complete ass, then work on being a complete ass. Don't work about being confident sharing those kinds of asshole-ish things that you want to share. But anyways, I'm sure you guys are all brilliant people. But anyways, yeah, so basically what I want to say is just be open with yourself. And that is what I'm going to have to say for like anything. And even for me, like a couple years ago, I wouldn't have thought of ever starting a YouTube channel. Like that sounded pretty terrifying to me. Like, oh no, what if my friends find it? And guess what? Now that I've started this one, obviously people are finding it, but I've gotten to a point where the message that I want to give to people who I think will actually benefit from my message is worth more to me than if someone finds this and goes, oh, Annie's being dumb, you know? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, sure, like, I am kind of, like, you know, like, it's all good. It's all good. For me, like, what this project is doing for me is worth more than anything that anyone could ever think or say about me. And I hope that all of you guys are able to reach that point one day where you're just like, these are my thoughts and I want to share them and I think that they're worth something and I'm going to share them. I'm not going to care. I'm not going to let anything stop me from sharing what I want to share. And I think that that is one of the most freeing things that you can do from yourself. That is my main word of advice. Don't be ashamed or sad or feel bad about yourself if you do care about what other people think, because we all do. But just make sure that you start working on it so that it never hinders you from sharing what your beautiful mind has to offer to the world, because I'm sure it's amazing. I think when we all come together and kind of like think of the world, the whole world, as a ball of clay, and all of us are just kind of like sitting around it. And the ones that are confident enough to come forth and kind of try to like mold the ball of clay into something different than what it used to be by sharing their own creative ideas and input and stories and everything are the ones that are going to make some sort of lasting change on this ball. And so my goal is just for everyone to have the confidence to approach that ball and mold away. Oh God. So all in all, your thoughts and your voice and your ideas and your art is worth so much. And you have a duty to share it with the rest of the world, whether they like it, hate it, think it's stupid, or completely adore it. Like, you know, whatever their reaction is, like, I believe that our duty on this earth is to be able to share in this big pot of creative ideas going around, because that's where progress happens, and that is what is so amazing and good about our human race, is that we are able to come up with all these different ideas and have all these different opinions on it that in the end will really just like spur us forward. Like, you need a wrong idea to get to the right one, you know what I mean? And so I just think it's really important to be able to share all the amazing things that you are with the rest of the world. So I urge you to push on and continue your journey with confidence, and just know that it's normal to sometimes really care what other people are going to think of whatever you're creating, because I mean, obviously you care about it, but at the same time you should care about it and yourself enough to just go ahead and share it. You know what I mean? Like, yes, confidence. So